Hi, friends. So, I have been working on a couple of things for you. You know, I really love to share. I love food. As you can see, I'm just here for the food like every day. And I like eating it, of course. And I like cooking. And Tastefully Simple has really helped me like cooking more. I also love to share. I like to share how easy these recipes are. I like sharing this amazing company and its potential to help people like you enjoy a little more life. And I want to help you create the life you love. So let's talk about some versatility. Now, you might be a little knowledgeable by now about Tastefully Simple. Um, they are over 25 years old, and we love celebrating the birthday month in June. So I hope that when June rolls around, you get time to celebrate with us by having some fun. And I love sharing um, the versatility at tasting parties. So I want to give you a little bit of a demo about what this versatility can do for you. And we are going to be making a dinner that uses the artichoke and spinach warm dip mix. This is Jacob. Hi, Jacob. Jacob likes to jump in whenever we do videos, and he likes to say hi, and sometimes he likes to help me in the kitchen make things too. He surely loves to eat some of the things, like the sweet treats and things. So I have done a little bit of prep. The recipe that I'm going to make that uses the artichoke and spinach warm dip mix and the onion seasoning is from a past reset kit, or from a past meal kit. Sorry, it's definitely not reset meal. Um, it's from. It's actually a favorite recipe, like 5-star ratings on the website. So check it out if you want to look for it. I will try to post a link. This I know it's little backwards, but hopefully it'll come out better for y'all. Skillet chicken with bacon green sauce. This recipe will make 6 servings, so you can feed your whole family on a budget. These recipes run about $4 per serving on average, and that's with your fresh ingredients. The fun things about these meal kits is that they supply grocery lists that are broke down by departments in your store, so you can avoid those impulse buys. I love it. It helps us save a lot of money. So the instructions tell me that I need a gallon freezer bag, and I'm going to put a 1/4 cup of all-purpose flour in this bag, along with a tablespoon of onion seasoning. The awesome thing is I don't need a whole lot of measuring tools, right? I've been cooking a while. I kind of got an idea, but if you don't worry about that measuring spoon. A capful measures around 2 tablespoons. So if I just fill this halfway, guess what? It's only 1 tablespoon. So, and if you get a little more in there, it's quite all right. You know, we all love our onion. So that's going to go in the bag with the flour. I'm going to mix it around a little bit. Shake. And then I have about 1.5 pounds, 1.75 pounds of chicken breasts. And I don't have them seasoned. And you can season them with a little salt and pepper if you want to, but I'm not going to. So I have about 6. What I did is I like to get, you know, the bigger chicken breasts, boneless, skinless, and I slice them in half while they're still a little frozen. I buy them ahead of time. I need a rag. Not right now. So I just put those in this bag, and I'm going to shake that flour around and lightly coat the chicken. Mine's a little still just a little frozen, so we might have a little more water in our pan. That's okay too. I mean, you really can't mess these up, but the recipes are just super delicious and easy. So I've got those coated. I'm going to turn my pan on medium high, and I've got 2 tablespoons of oil in there. The recipe calls, it says to use vegetable oil in this kit, on this kit recipe list. You can use avocado oil, you can use olive oil, whatever your preference is for oils is fine. If you're trying to do a little more healthy, then you can certainly choose a different one. But you do need some oil in your pan because you're gonna fry these just a little bit. And I just can't wait for you guys to see this. It's one of my favorites. Now, not only can you make the artichoke and spinach warm dip as a warm dip with shredded Swiss and cream cheese heated up and with tortilla chips or whatever your heart desires. I like pita chips actually. But you can use it making a cream sauce, which is what we're going to do for this recipe. But you can also do other things. There's so many recipes on the website, guys. If you just head on over to Tastefully Simple's website, or you can visit mine, that's linked directly to me at tsbysarah.com. And you can check out the recipes that include artichoke and spinach warm dip mix by using the product filter. And it's a staple, a standard Tastefully Simple product, so it'll always be in that product's drop-down box. I hear my pan starting to sizzle, so I got it on the super fast boil burner. I love my stove. Okay, so we're gonna put this in there. It's gonna sizzle for a little while, and we want to cook that about 7 to 9 minutes until it's browned on both sides. Just like that. It's a real light coating, nothing too heavy. If you're really carb conscious, it's nothing to really get angry about. It's only about 9 grams of carbs per serving in this recipe according to the details there. Which is another thing that I enjoy about the recipes in Tastefully Simple's meal kits is that it does offer you the nutrition information per serving, per recipe. Now, while that is sitting in there, sizzling a little bit, I want you to leave a note in the comments about what your favorite Tastefully Simple product is. So I've been a consultant for quite a while, and in about 1990, no, maybe 2013 or so, I don't know, sometime back then, my first party that I went to for tasting included absolutely almond pound cake with rhubarb strawberry fruit spread on a little sampling plate, and got to try them together, and that's what I fell in love with. So one of the reasons that I became a consultant was for the food, all of the flavors that come with the delicious 2 ingredients or less is also one of my favorite things about all of the products. So I'm going to let that sizzle a little bit longer. Then I'm going to flip them over And while that is happening, whenever it says in a small bowl, guys, I just use like a measuring cup because it's easier for me to whisk everything in. I am going to I did reserve that bag of flour, by the way. There's not a whole lot left in it, but that's okay. If I need to add some, I will, and I'll tell you why. So in this small bowl, I'm going to put 3/4 cup of chicken broth, this packet of artichoke and spinach warm dip mix. Just easier for me to cut it rather than try to tear it open and get it all over the place. And then I also need a 1/2 cup of milk, and I gotta get that out of the fridge. So you listen to that baby sizzle over there. I'm back. I'm gonna go ahead and flip those over. Nice and seared on that side. Did you answer my question? What's your favorite product? I hope you did. I told you mine. Now you gotta tell me yours. I need a 1/2 cup of milk. And I'm just going to whisk these ingredients together in my other little measuring cup here, because it's just easy that way. It tells me to use a small bowl, but you know, I like that the measuring cup has a pour spout on it, because I'm going to be pouring this in there eventually. So I'm whisking that up a little bit before I add the remaining flour from my bag. And don't worry, it's okay because it is going to get cooked. But like I said, there is maybe a teaspoon in here. And it does help thicken things up later. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to get just a tiny bit out of here. And when I say tiny bit, I mean like a 1/2 teaspoon. You don't need a lot, just a little. Whisk that up a little bit. And then I'm going to add it to my skillet with my chicken in there, and I'm going to reduce the heat and let it simmer until the sauce thickens and my chicken reaches its temperature of 165 degrees. If you want to, you can put a lid on that, but it's not necessary. And then the fun part is, so while that's sizzling in there, it's going to thicken up a little bit. And whenever it gets close to done, I have some chopped bacon and a chopped and seeded tomato. And I am going to drop that on top like it's hot. And this is what it is going to look like. Yes, yes it will. And I can't wait to eat it. One of the other versatile things that I really like, and it helps us to never be bored, is that next season when another warm dip mix or cheese ball mix happens to become available, I can swap that out in place of the artichoke and spinach warm dip mix and have a totally different flavor of this meal. Yes, so if it happens to be a little bit of a chili jalapeno kind of flavor, I can also throw some avocados on top. and spice up my life. I love Tastefully Simple, y'all. I hope that you enjoyed this video. You can see that I'm cooking. It's sizzling that over there on the stove. I love being in here in the kitchen. It's kind of like my yoga mat. It's very relaxing and enjoyable for me to be on here and help you all, and I hope that I get to see you again. Have a great day. Take care.